Let's see who we pair with this time. Well, if it isn't the good old Dregs with Orochi, however you pronounce his name, it's very interesting because I'm almost certain that on Baylor Lord's stream, he literally played this combination. And this also happened the last Wednesday, where I had a similar run that he had on stream. But hey, I ain't complaining because I'm looking forward to this this combination. Oh, I totally agree, Cardenas. Yeah. Anything that I haven't gotten already, please. Fire Hunter is probably fine. We have primitive moldeds immediately. Spikes, again, if we're dying, that's most likely fine. And then Seraph Arturnus, Chosen of Dominion. No big deal. Oh, that's what it was. Arctic. Thank you. Yes, we switched the primary person. Then we have a Winged Spirit. Once per turn, select the heart. Select the heart to restore the front units on all floors to full health. We will have to look to where the heart is. Oh, I guess it's the pyre heart. Yeah, right. It's not a hearth anymore. That's hearthstone. Oh no, that's also, what is it? Something of storms that has a hearth in it. All right. I do like backline damage. We definitely would need it. 25 unstable, dealing 5 damage, so potentially a pretty decent nuke of the floor. I really like Reform, and I don't know how I feel about Meat Hook yet. He seems interesting. Kind of just, let's kill those backline units first kind of dude. So, all right. And we have the unstable floor or the small concoction. We could definitely do potion build. Is potion build what we want here? Seeking out high reanimates could be nice. It's on a cooldown of 3. So every 3 turns we can do it. Or, oh, that would be sick, Arctic. A Slay the Spire crossover. I would love to see that. Oh, that's a good idea, putting them top to hit when the boss visits, but it's only like 1 dazed, so is it that worth? I don't know. I guess if you're stacking up top, it is. I guess incanting's like bad with drags, so we're gonna mix, swirl, mix. Get some singed up in this. Oh. Well, the progress pacemaker, first time you mix each turn, mix again. I mean, I think that's fair. So what do I want to do then? Like, how do we actually win? So Meat Hook middle, Orochi top, use the explosive reactions to crowd control. We have like the big number of units, not the big units. And then, so explosive reaction handles those. And then we have the sap guy. So playing bottom is good, or just having him come in once and then going to middle is good. So I want to like win on middle, mix until we can't mix anymore. Get ourselves some, not even sure, like lifesteal, reanimate, maybe some spikes. That's nice. All right, what do you got for us? Sap or regen? We'll do regen. And we'll do spikes. I do like spikes in case we don't get our explosive reaction. Now I can hit that, or I can just like put spikes on you and have a similar effect, right? So let's mix again. Aha, that's what I want. Rage. Rage again. Now the question is, will I be able to kill these guys? 33 damage, and then our guy's doing 20 up top. Oh, we get this again too. Okay, well. I mean, I think I just answer it that way. We're not really mixing as much here. We get the kill thanks to the spikes. We keep his thing off cooldown, which, I mean, we could just toss it. Yeah, Chris, they are always the same. There was a recent thread about it on the Monster Train forum. I don't have access to it right now, but I would definitely tell you to go check it out because it was pretty meaningful to learn. Why defend it all? Wait, we have this, right? So everybody's healed, including my guy on bottom with all the spikes. Perfect. We'll do this, toss that out, and we're still not mixing right now. That's not great. How are we looking? I kind of forgot what we were doing. Lifesteal's kind of meaningless. Let's go damage shield. Go rage. 49 damage seems to be okay. Question is, do I like lay out a drag down here to assist? Because they die and then it takes a while for him to respawn his attack to kill. So I think one drag down here is meaningful. If you're burning out, then you'll burn out too and just help out with a little bit more damage. We have damage shield on here, so that probably will make the difference. And I feel like we should at least hopefully mix one more time here. Haha, perfect. Damage shield 2 will help out. We don't need any life steal, so we'll just keep stacking the sources of damage and survivability. Maybe didn't need to have that hit me, but you know, sometimes you get a little bit too much into your mixtures to remember exactly what you're trying to do. Reanimate and can't. Gain unstable 4. Interesting. Lifesteal means we're not having our units die, which is like not really what we're going for. I'm interested on the It's Alive, Advance, Lifesteal, and +10. Yeah, I do like the Overworked Assistant. Do I like it for a Calcified Ember, though? I might. But I might just take an It's Alive here. That +10 is persistent, and I'll definitely take an Entombed Explosive as well to assist us with just maybe doing some reanimation fun. Could be good. So yeah, I think finding unit upgrades could be good, and it is a Lazarus banner, so I would like to maybe play in their wheelhouse a little bit more. We do see multi-strike, which is usually pretty good for somebody. Is it good for the hulking mass? It could be. Or what about a makeshift golem? Are any of these guys even that good? I do really like the hulking mass. If you get the dualism on them, then you really are hulking and massive, especially on reanimate strategies. The makeshift golem, it's not bad. I'm just like, what context? We want our units to die, but the two units we see here are explicitly, let's not have them die. Or makeshift golem dies, but he makes our other units die less, which goes against our plan of letting things die. Hulking mass specifically, like, really doesn't want to die. I do like the makeshift golem because he does have the extinguish ability, so I mean, he at least has some kind of synergy here. And maybe we could make Meat Hook our carry? Is that a thing? We have a free, not a free, but we have a sitting multi-strike in here right now. I mean, with enough rage stacking, anything's possible, right? That feels really bad, though, to click this button, but I mean, it's what we have right now. I could re-roll and find a reanimate on our entombed explosive if we really wanted to go down that path. I would be spending 95 gold basically for it. Pick up this Merchant of Steel instead. Look for a new Lazarus unit over here while doing the Merchant of Magic. Or we could look for equipment for our hook guy. Getting access to more equipment up here might be nice at this armory. So we could go like magic steel trinkets to round out our build. Or we could really try to force trinkets here at the lack of steel. So if we're not getting any steel and forcing trinkets, then I probably want to hit up the Merchant of Arms so that I have some kind of power to leverage on my multi-striker. I could also just do this. 78 damage gets... I mean, it kills a lot of units early on. Now we're mostly dealing with 65 health every now and then, but then we're hitting like people with like 170. So we're getting a lot less done, but with the explosive tomb, it could be meaningful. I'm just gonna do it. All right. It's alive. We'll pull him to the front, which is not great though in most circumstances. I mean, units appearing at the top, they do 3 damage each. I think it's like 4 and 5, right? So it's quite a bit of damage. I mean, with multi-strike and makeshift golem, I don't think it's too much of an issue. Get 1 explosive reaction, it's resolved. Put a Rochi on bottom behind somebody important. So like this, maybe like 1, 2. He should survive here. They don't have enough to kill him. And we do get our explosive reaction as well, which is good. All right. How do we look? Stable? That pretty much clears, right? Oh, did they finally add this hide button, or has that hide button always been there and I just never saw it? Kind of like just doing this. And then you take your 12. You guys all just die. And then you just hook a boy. Take 3 less damage. It was just out of the last match. All right, thank you. Arousal potential. That was... I was like, I don't recall it being there. And I remember being like, man, it would be so nice. Could not have played that out as quickly as I did. 662. Keeps you alive. All right, let's see what we get. Rage and sap. All right, well, really not what I wanted. Keeps you alive. You can heal for next turn. This is kind of us preparing for endgame. Hey, congrats, Miss Missy, on the win against the Titans with 1 HP. It's live. I have nothing to mix here. Advanced 10 damage and lifesteal. They're gonna hurt us quite a bit up top, huh? I can reform, which is nice to get our explosive. At least killing this guy off. And you're gonna be at 3 health, huh? No reason to pull you forward. You guys have what, 12, 16, 18 damage. It says it right there, Penguin. And you're just confirming that their display is correct, guys. Just a real quick thing right there. That doesn't really help us out. There's no heal on this. I could bring somebody to the front if I wanted to. I am not behooved to do so. You do bring somebody to the front anyway. I have 2 mixes next turn. don't think any of this really matters then. Going up, you get 18 damage. I really want to put 18 damage. Maybe we'll just do it on you. And toss that out. I'm hoping for... I know he dies, which is fine for right now. I think I can prevent it with a well-timed hook on somebody who does 6 damage. So that does save him. But I want to give you rage, and I want to see what we mix here, because that could help us out quite a bit. Wouldn't say that's helping us out quite a bit. That could get us reanimate, though. Okay, it does. Never mind. It helped us out a lot. Everybody liked that. Unstable. On you. Because I definitely want you to die. And then I can just heal to full now to get a little bit more of chip damage on bottom. I guess I could have unstabled up top to prevent 2 damage. Oh, maybe I still can't. Spikes maybe? Nope. Right, we don't do it twice. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, that 2 is probably preventable. All right, reanimate. 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 Bust you out. Our boy's just gonna reanimate a bunch. And you get a free drag. Now, I know we have reform in the deck, so maybe I should have just rated for a reform and reform the stronger drag. At this point in time, I believe we are comfortably winning. And just for fun, take that. I really just need a way to scale my guy in the back, and this run might have some legs to it. I do think the overwork assistant is good for bottom. I definitely need something to help clear out. So like an entomb explosive plus an overworked assistant could be just what the doctor ordered. How much do I want my reform to hit when it needs to? Right now it's like entombed explosive is my primary concern. Maybe getting a meat golem back. Maybe doing it on overworked assistant. Or we could do a draft for additional damage. That's definitely somebody that could take the It's Alive and use it to good measure. So let's just take a draft. We're probably going to be visiting a merchant of steel at some point for possibly giving them stronger upgrades. And then, yeah, let's just go check out the merchant of arms. We need some rooms. We need some equipment. Reanimation lab. Friendly units getting +7/+7 on summon and reanimate. A Hallowed Halls waiting room. Fragile. Probably not the... Actually, you know, honestly, with armor... Does Fragile and Reanimate work synchronously? So, like, if I was to put 50 damage on the meat hook, and let's say he was going to die, but then I put Reanimate on him, he would still die, but it would just, like, reanimate him with the Fragile glass cannon still on him, right? He doesn't lose that during the death, or at least I don't think he does. Interesting. Uh-oh. He has that devilish look in his eye where anything is possible. do molded and turn it into a little fade deck as well? How many meat hooks is too many meat hooks? I mean, I could get a bunch of deployment ember and a bunch of floor space and just dazed forever. Yeah, maybe we could not overwork them as much if we had 20 of them. He's actually kind of interesting to ponder. The only issue is we like run out of spells to play if we put 5 of him in the deck. I might just do like a single duplication on him. But man, every time I get the chance to duplicate 5, I really want to duplicate 5. Ooh, shift 4, I like it. Never did I meet a hook I didn't like. So you're saying we should duplicate 5 of them. I mean, how much mana do we need for that? We would need 6 mana. We get 2 more. So we'd be meat hooking starting the next floor or after this next boss fight. I don't know if that's really worth it. So interesting though. I almost really just want to do the molded. Maybe I'm gonna, with all that, whatever you want to call it, the showmanship, I think we might just do a single molded. All right. One day, the one thing unfortunate about Monster Train 2 is without the, without going for 200 pack shards like we would always do in Monster Train 1, we find ourselves at the Duplicate 5 event with a lot of not fully upgraded cards. Normally in Monster Train 1, when you would find yourself there, whatever card you've like just put a lot of stuff into, you'll just duplicate. And you almost always had some because you're going for 200 pack shards, but we'll take that. 5 spell chain intrinsic dripfalls. That sounds so much fun. We've had so many cool things like that in Monster Train 1, thanks to the last Divinity DLC, but Reanimation Lab is interesting. Because like Summon works for Reform as well, and also Reanimate. Like, I feel like we might be able to get something better. Let's reroll. I love me an Inferno Room. I feel like I've seen it come up afterwards to Raxby, but I wouldn't have put money on it. Dude, Inferno Room's just so good. Equipment during... Oh, and I can even just toss it in my opening hand? I mean... Why not? 1/1 Orochi. Easy peasy, let's go. Yeah, deployable Inferno Room is just like, well, if you have the 2 mana to spare and you can take this Pyre Hunter damage, which I think we can. At least a little bit. And it's such a big answer for the second boss as well. Yeah, you go there. You're gonna be hooking. You're just gonna like be big chillin' in middle. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully we have some kind of defense for you. All right, what do we get? We get this already, and we are going for not spikes, but spikes is probably better than not. We really want the reanimate, so we'll click on the reanimate. You just die down there. I don't think I really care because I'll just reform you later. Actually, no, you go here. You're our best. Probably have dazed the boss, probably. But are we gonna be okay? Yeah, I think we will be. Let's reform. Hey, Chef, thank you so much for stopping by. Glad to meet your acquaintance. Hopefully you have a good time lurking. I want to protect my boy. The other thing I really like about Inferno Room is it kind of just kills everybody. And you're more or less okay with it. Oh, well, on your team. Especially with all this reform going on. All right, so let's make you fragile. Let's mix, reanimate. I guess spikes. I don't want to take that damage. And you just keep doing your thing here, my friend. Do we have any heal coming up anytime soon? Or I should say reform? We do, and that's because I duplicated it. I was wondering if we might think about reforming him. But I just think going for the reanimate's better. So in your guys' opinion, I kind of just been clicking on spikes, but if you're going to reanimate, do you guys pair it with spikes or do you pair it with regen? Or does it matter how much damage the boss has? Since he's doing like 18 damage, we would need to get up to like 18th-ish regen for it to be meaningful, right? I feel like that's the math we're looking at. Oh, I'm making a selection, Penguin. Good work, Mr. Drake. You'll see him out. Yeah, Arctic. That's what I was thinking too. The armor definitely plays a little bit of a curveball to it. You're dying. That's what I like to see. Yeah, I feel like getting spikes up there too, if like you needed it earlier on, would be good. Spikes it is. We get one more use of his concoction, and then I think we just win. I mean, we're also just going to get some additional damage down here, which will be nice. All right, and I think we are effectively winning. It's going to look pretty bad first. Actually, do we just win if I do that? We do. Interesting. Now we extra win. Oh, and just for moral support here. All right, so I wouldn't say this is... Oh, well, there's that. Okay. Just do another Hallowed Halls victory. Infinitely summon them on the bottom floor just to die over and over again. Oh, man. Sacrifice, killing a friendly unit, no big deal. Draw a unit, apply 40. We really don't do much. And it's a random unit, right? Or do you choose the unit you want? Because if you could choose the unit, then I could choose my draft. But if we don't choose the unit, it is random. All right, that's what I thought. I mean, a random unit, though, right now our top floor is just these two guys. So, I mean, we could, in theory, tuck one more unit in there. So this isn't terrible. Yeah, let's try it out. Another makeshift golem. Let's multi-strike, unstable, meh. Definitely not our build, and a hulking mass just doesn't make sense. We kind of have our top floor, we have bottom floor situated. We would like a middle floor tech if we could. This doesn't really shout middle floor to me, so we'll just skip. If I do Orechi, we could do a triple floor stack and then really just have that middle floor be for the reformers. Or we could go for a draw angle so that we can get rid of these dregs as soon as possible and then start drawing into our moldeds to hit who we really want to hit on the reform. Don't think it's mana ever. Not really thinking that. If we do it that way, we still have space for one unit to hang out there as well. All right, I think I'm gonna go draw here. I did not convince myself that is the correct answer, but dualism on makeshift golem could be good for a lot of armor. I don't think dualism on him makes sense. He would just get additional reanimate. The incant unstable doesn't get it. I can buy one trinket right now versus going to the left and potentially buying more trinkets. Big question then is, what do we duplicate? Duplicate glass cannon to put on the makeshift golem because we don't care once he gets past a certain point. Maybe find additional multi-strike, and then we have two multi-strikers that are just kind of clearing out the floor for us. Alive doesn't seem great. Scrap for parts is not really our go-to right now. Yeah, that duplication just doesn't seem great. Entombed explosive, I guess, could be a really good dupe target. Took draw though, so I don't know how much that has to do with it. We also could find reanimate here. So it's like reanimate, dualism. We probably don't reroll if we're looking to go to this merchant up here. Or we could just go to the artifact station and then look for the Merchant of Steel upgrade there, potentially finding a really good card here to duplicate. Now that we're out of like the common pool, we're going to be hitting the uncommons and the rares more frequently. I think I've convinced myself. We're going to go to the right. Don't really need the health, but increasing number of mixes by 1. After the phase deployment, summon a random unit to each floor. That's not terrible. It thins the deck out by 3 units. The Train Steward Boom ability is good too. These are interesting. I mean, I really could go into the mix strategy with Ignas, but I don't think Alcove changes our hero. We just go ahead and do the medium concoction. And I don't think we need the AoE. We have some AoE cards now that we're drawing. We're going to be hitting them more often. I know the perfect HP may be ruined. Jimbo the Joker is here to give us our pick of the cards. Are feeling the Chikot bosses start mute 3. This is a really good one. Yorick. When a card with consumed is played, gain 25 money. Well, we have 1. Or the Gross Michael. Non-champion friendly units gain plus 10 attack. After each round of combat, 10% chance for this artifact to be destroyed. Bosses starting muted really works well with a top floor strategy. Because I could be wrong. I don't think I am. But bosses count as any floor boss. So it's not just like the major bosses. It's these guys as well. So if you're stacking up on top and you get the reanimate 8 every floor after battle, which is called a resolve ability, that is just silenced, right? So I don't know. Trinket is just so consistent. And thank you. Good luck. Oh, that's pretty cool, Arctic, that you see the extra one. Do you get it even if you lose it, or do you have to get to the end of the game? Sketches is interesting. Unstable Pyre, though, or Pyre Spark works with Reform. They're just even better Reform targets. I kind of want to take this. I don't know how I convinced myself to take that mentally, but okay, you do have to lose it. That's what I thought. All right, multi-strike. I'm really not that worried about it. Maybe I should be. We can like kind of let one person leak. With our boom ability, with us setting up on bottom with our Inferno room. We kill off all of the backliners, which was our biggest issue last run. And then once we get our glass cannon on you, I think we're killing these frontliners. Sacrifice, good work. Look at this drag. He is feeling himself, that's for sure. All right, and we're already getting green, so we'll just go ahead and grab it then. Start the reanimation process. Maybe I can be a little less aggressive and maybe look for some rage. Might not be a terrible idea. All right, you're dead. Now, interestingly, I can just reform you and do it again if I wanted to. Which, in this exact moment, I definitely do, so. All right. I think it would be really cool. I don't know how they would program it if the hook ability could pull from like any floor. Like if I could just like rip out one of these guys, that would make the hook ability really cool. All right, you're back in it. Spikes, reanimate, we know the lore. Speaking of lore, what if you were stronger? Dude, Explosive Stewards doing really good work for us. Good work, Mr. Entombed Explosive. Wow, I think we are like hitting the most reanimates I've really ever hit on this. Oh, I should have really looked up there, right? Yeah, I was pretty confident we had it, I guess. Don't want to incant on that guy's floor. It'll make our hero a little bit weaker. So if you pick up Gross Michael in Ring 4 and don't kill any bosses before the final wave, there's 42% chance the upgraded version dies by the end of Seraph. That's an interesting number. It's probably still worth it. I've done better with less odds. I don't think I said the phrase correctly, but I think you guys understand what I was saying. Oops. Wrong floor. I'm just gonna get you out to boom. Don't have like trample or anything, right? Trample might. Aha, let's concoct. 11, 12. What's the highest we can get reanimate up to? Wait, is it really 12? Oh, no. We're good. We're good. And you get more health, but we really don't need it. Oop, not you. So interesting that even without reanimate 13, we're just straight up winning. Like, I don't know why that is. I mean, I guess we get like a little bit of armor and a little bit of a chump blocker, but oh, I like all these, huh? Remove equipment from a friendly unit, copy the unit. No, don't think so. True, glass damage multi-strike is quite a bit. Unstable 10, 1 damage to enemy units. Maybe okay, or we could just do Spike of the Legion, which is probably what I'm leaning towards here. Getting us just some initial makeshift golem going on without us needing to play our mixture, and we can just lean into that mixture as much as possible. Replicator Ray with the calcified ember, definitely not worth it. I think since we have our Inferno room, Acid Shower is just not as meaningful. So we have a little boy in Votivary. I do like a Votivary. It's basically just like an activator of things. Summon a couple of times, get something, extinguish twice. Although I don't know if that's even an artifact yet. Maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. Subsuming Blade. Again, we're hitting backliners pretty frequently on bottom, so I think we just take a Votivary. Man, I always like have this plan where I'm like, I'm not going to go to the Merchant of Trinkets. But then I see a Merchant of Trinkets and I see I have 370 gold and I'm like, man, that Merchant of Trinkets looks great. I should just go to it. But we were thinking about going to the right primarily for like dualism, maybe a stack of reanimate on the makeshift golem to begin with in case things go awry. Maybe some general damage on the draft. We get a free artifact and a duplication. I'm seeing so many duplications this run. I don't think I go to the right here. Not thrilled with the floors, the next two coming up. But I do get an artifact this way, plus the Merchant of Steel. Nah, we're just gonna go trinkets. I don't know why I do so much thinking only to know what the answer was all along. And there's definitely some options that we're gonna almost immediately reroll. Jack strips with an Inferno room is not great. Trader's Quill, we've done the math. We have one consume card, and I think we just gained a second one. So, not worth. Precious, enjoyable, but definitely a little late. I'm interested in this combustion suit. But who would it even go on? A silence could be good if somebody gets past my Inferno room. But I feel like Zona Silence and Inferno room are covering like 80% of the same thing. So do I really need Zona Silence to deal with the other 20% not being covered? Combustion suit seemed really cool. I have not done enough with it. It seems really fun to kill bosses with. So I might take it. It gives us that little bit of extra health on our guy for survivability for at least the first time he dies. And then once he is reanimating, he's like kind of hitting a little bit harder. with the unstable, like basically lowering the threshold to death. And then that's a good point, Arctic, is that the additional health on the golem brings them up to 22, which isn't like that much. Well, it's meaningful for most bosses. A lot of the bosses don't hit as hard in this game. They just like have more tricks to them. Dominion will definitely hurt us with the destruction of our health with the corruption. Wickless Tycoon. Just pump up his health so he can survive the bottom. I've had one query where it used it. I don't know if it was like the only thing. I feel like we started out with one somehow. I could be wrong though. Or we found it really quickly. I think I put it on some like Luna people to make them really strong. I don't think I need any of this. I think I just skip, yeah. And we just reroll here. I do like this. Also, Wing Steel is really great because we have potions, we have dregs. We do have a draft, and we have reforms. We have a lot of zero cost things, so we pretty much hit this all the time, allowing me to take like mana or floor space at the next boss. Yeah, or the silence could be really nice, allowing us to, well, we didn't pick it up, but if we find another option, which we could go find a room right here and get some removals, I wouldn't be opposed to it. No, I'm not really feeling too much on the left here. So I think we definitely take this. Now I'll go ahead and pick up a Dante's Footstool too. This is one of the artifacts that every single time I see it, I might take it. There's like a really good chance that I just pick it up and dictate going to Immersion of Arms. I'm a little worried about the Dominion in the Titan fight, just because, speaking of the stupid reanimate guys, welcome, the Undying one. What was I saying? I was talking about, Dante's Footstool, was that what I was thinking of? Saying how I like to take it because it just allows us to, oh, there's our items. I think I just totally lost my train of thought yet again. Good work, Penguin. Ooh. Get the Titan armor. And we're already seeing it. We might as well just stick to the plan, right? Guy's getting a lot of harvest. Not gonna say it's my fault entirely, but definitely could be perceived that way. Might actually do this though. That plus Entombed. So right now you're dying to him. And I don't really need to do my mix right now, so I think we can do this. We get the kill here. This guy has his reanimate, so it sets us up a little bit better. I also have my spike now. I don't trust any of those guys anymore. I always feel like they're gonna have a incant. I mean, I know it's this guy that has it, but 45. I mean, you just die up top, so we could just like commit to that, I think. And then I think I'm going to commit to you taking a lot more damage on bottom. Fortunately, miss out on the collector there, which I might have actually been able to reanimate that collector now that I'm thinking about it. Should be on the lookout for that a little bit more. taking 12. I can make it so that you're not taking any. Or do that. And you're just taking 12, huh? This guy is reanimate, but I have a pretty good feeling that we'll be okay. Maybe I should have put you there. I'll put you in the back, though. The more of these guys I play out, the better chance we're going to find one of our 3 reform cards. If I find one, then... Or if I find 2, that guy's pretty much answered. This Entombed Explosive. Why don't you take a little bit more damage here? Toss that out. All right, Votivary, just hang out in the back for now. Probably should have played that. But it's doing 22 exactly, which is my threshold up there. So like 1 drag kind of answers it. This is what I was saying before, where this guy being muted is like really nice. I could just like do my... Oh, I could daze you too, right? It's a cooldown of 2, so it'll be up for the boss. Yeah, this is the heal one. It gives everybody full health once per fight. I think I'm gonna do my potion twice, just because it's like gives me more reanimate than this Spike of the League would, or potentially would give me more, and it did. That's a floor. I have one more reform coming up. Perfect timing. I mean, I'm doing 13 damage to you, so I really don't care about too much right now. So I can just like incant a little bit more. Although, does that even matter? No, not really. So I think he's not muted anymore, so he does get his additional stacks. Now this is one I am looking like I'm gonna lose. But if I just play that, then we win. And Votivary is gonna help out too. Votivary notably getting 60 armor. Oh, oops. Oh, that's true. Mariachi, or Marseille, something like that. Reanimation Lab giving us the Mare is fine. Perfect. Mare says hi. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. Mare says hi. Got it. We're good. We're learning. But yeah, the spikes versus reform is really solid. What? We're saying the surgical strike against the Votivary? I don't know if we get 2 of those, run another infinite with I don't even know. We couldn't really do a infinite with that. It would be so complex. The extra 7 would be good. The regen's difficult. We don't really stack that much regen. It's probably just better to get like 1 more round of reform than it is regen. This is like backline damage, and this is just like I mean, technically, we could get a really strong Votivary with this reanimation lab. I would like a lab for the middle floor. I don't think that's it. We could have had 2 Votivaries. We could have done it. I think 1 Votivary. Well, actually, like 2 Votivaries gets me Wing Steel for free pretty easily. But 2 Endless, like, kind of does hurt your draw. So let's not do it. And we said Merchant of Arms for a room? Because I'm still not identifying with anything I want to duplicate. We definitely don't need this Pyre Health, so these 2 things just don't seem great. Whereas, like, removals, I'll take some removals. Fight Club could be good for top. Draft would like that. I mean, so would my multi-striker, right? Indeed. I don't think the equalization ring is meaningful to us, right? Votivary Resin Block. We did get an infinite with the Votivary previously, which was pretty fun. All right. We have the footstool, so whatever we choose here gets into our opening hand for free. So I could take this and immediately remove it if there's a better room as well. A free silence room, huh? That is tough to just give up. Oh wait, we're all talking about the steward's quarters, right? That's the one we're talking about. It's better. I could, in theory, do both. Steward's quarters. Oh, you're right. I could do deployable instead of remove as well. I feel like I would play the Zone of Silence on their floor, though. With the boys. Unless we wanted to do Zone of Silence middle. Fight Club top. Yeah, right, Query. Yeah. I'm not opposed to that idea. It's an interesting way to show how to handle the Dante's footstool in this situation too, so. All right. On deployment phase, got it. All right. Well, I knew it was on deployment phase. I'm just like processing the thoughts. I think train stewards are like mildly better than dregs right now. Just because they have the boom ability. It's like 50 free damage. I don't think I need any removals. We'll just go ahead and take on good old Kale. Now, I will say, for the record, and you guys can quote this all you want. I mean, it's also probably not new information, but Inferno Room destroys this boss battle so hard. So keep that for yourselves. You're there. Are we Zone of Silencing here? I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out. Just being able to kill these cherubs immediately, as well as the corruption guys, is like priceless. That's an unfortunate situation we find ourselves in. 1 for 1, I guess. There we go. We'll do that. Grab some frostbite or something. All right, there it is. Green, the way to be. I'll take regen this time. Maybe we'll attempt to further the regen. Kale has 60 health. I mean, hey. He'll grant additional health to him, right? After he gets them or gets down there, but I'm not as worried about it. I can just like heal the full front floor, but I'm also not like dying for... Not really dying to keep my health too much. Explosive reactions have not been as meaningful as I thought. Oh, I guess you're never gonna visit bottom though, right? Hey, there's our first stack of reanimate. What if I was to do additional 24 to you, huh? These guys are a little annoying with their corruption strike. Now, could I be dazing up top floor? Definitely. Should I be? Most likely. At the end of the day, will it matter that much? Potentially. We'll see. Get him, Votivary. You want to bring back this Entomb to help deal with all these guys is pretty nice. And we continue to reanimate. Each reanimation is basically, I think, 2 hits from you, right? Because we get 12 armor. 12 armor, 12 health. Health is 24, so. We are doing, the whatever you call it, the additional regen. So there might be some other ways around it. What if you... Okay, you know what? I think it's time. I'm gonna daze the boss. That guy's dying, so we're good. Let's just keep protecting our pyre health ever so slightly. I'll go on record and say the Winged Spirit, not the best for this particular build. But I'll take it. You're taking exactly 0 damage. Okay, we've gotten to regen 12 at the cost of... Well, we didn't choose regen versus reanimate, but conceptually, I don't think regen 12 right now is strong enough to make a big impact on this situation. So I would have rather have gotten the reanimate. You're not wrong, Queer. I could definitely be... Okay, regen 16 might be a little bit more meaningful, though. It could be like doing less blocking here, but I think like for the most part, I've like just gotten an Entombed Explosive to make sure we kill off these guys. Except for this exact moment. I think he's actually getting to the top. All right, how you feeling? Not great, I'm guessing. I will now go on record saying regen 20 is pretty good, except for the fact that we don't have 20 health on this guy naturally. So I think you just kill him in one hit, right? Or does he have 24? Nope, he has exactly 22. Perfect. Good luck, June August. We wish you the best. What kind of test are you taking? Hopefully not a difficult one. Okay, stop getting regen. Okay, this will definitely change it a lot, right? One Votavary to rule them all. It's helping. Ah, there we go. I still don't feel confident for the Titan fight. We're really good at Relentless. We're not so great against everything else. Okay, so this is an actual Hallowed Halls without a calcified ember. Which, with the boom ability, we would make the Rizzler proud because we will bring the boom. Let's do it. I mean, with that, floor space seems decent. And yeah, the additional armor that Votavary got by just hanging out there was very meaningful. Don't really need the mana. Could be nice. Mana is kind of draw. Draw is exactly draw. And floor space is to protect Orechi. Which I could do a Inferno room, a Hallowed Halls room middle, and then top floor be our party floor. So let's do Heaven's Light. So maybe a holdover on Hallowed Halls could be meaningful. It'll be the last time we see holdover. I think that might be worth it. I think a holdover Hallowed Halls is potentially a good thing to find. A huge concoction. Yeah. Let's just Brewmaster 3. I think Pyrogel works with Decay, but I am not 100% sure. I like Organ Harvester. That's a good way to think about it. If it deals damage, it works with Pyrogel. Who's Organ Harvester good on, though, right? I mean, the Combustion Suit has not necessarily been amazing. Makeshift Golem getting kills could be good, but by the time they get to top, they're just roasted anyway. The Train Steward's Quarters, it's like an additional pip, but it's not that helpful. Overgrowth Carapace sometimes is good. I can imagine it being fun on like a draft or something. Like, just play him in the front, and then eventually he'll die. But then, like, he's just being reformed himself from Hallowed Halls. Although, no, he would lose it because he'd be dying. So, I don't know. This is a pretty easy skip. Max that on Pyre Health. Hold over Hallowed Halls. Maybe just make it cost one less. I still want to be able to mix. I don't have any other mana tech right now. Heal equal to our pyre. Put it on something that I just use frequently, so it kind of offsets the Titans. Just on a secret ingredient. That's a lot of money, but the Titan fight is definitely uncertain. Yeah, kind of. Basically, I'm just going to need Savagery to visit top a couple of times while he's making his rounds. We'll clear the floors, have direct access to the minion, and then top we should be good with since our pyro health has been relatively a non-issue for the most part of this run. I would just need to be a little careful if I glass cannon a little too soon. But we do mix early on, so I could just do like damage shield wouldn't help. Regen could help get past some of the spikes. It is spike 6 though, right? They have like 200 health, so you would kill yourself pretty quickly. I think we can do it. This is an issue for later Penguin to deal with. Well, I think it's time for later Penguin to start dealing with it, guys. We had a moment where everything seemed okay. I don't think silence gets rid of spikes, so that's not a trigger nor an ability. Oh man, Inferno Room against these guys just feels natural. Should I do it? Let's do that. Do 1 damage shield for now. Wow, that was a big concoction. The lifesteal wouldn't matter because he hits once and then the lifesteal is already like healed, but he's at full because it goes lifesteal then spikes, I think. Well, I can boom up here too. Does booming matter though? Or do I just Hallowed Halls even though we don't need it? I don't think I need to Hallowed Halls right now. Because then I would need to like next turn. Yeah, we'll just boom. Alright. And now our guy in front actually gets the kill, so we are no longer worried about it. And man, yeah, Inferno Room is just too good. And you definitely get that now. I don't want to advance you with lifesteal. I guess I'll advance you with lifesteal. And a free drag. Nice. All right, definitely want to start mixing a little bit more here, please. Thank you. So these guys in particular that are doing 500 damage are definitely a little scary. So I'm not really doing that much damage to him yet. I'm gonna get that out of the deck. Hopefully that doesn't kill me, but yeah, they're doing a bit of damage. Reform on a tuned explosive, please. Get our boom ability. I can go all in on the reanimate tech right now. Well, not all in, but let's see how much reanimate we get it. I toss it up on him, and then I can mix a different potion if I so desire. It's not that reanimate goes anywhere, right? So I could like spend for probably nothing. I guess I just boom ability. Hope for our glass cannon so that we can start to take these guys off. If at the end of the day we like have a couple people die or get to the pyre, this is a higher attacking damage pyre, so I'm like not as worried. Guy's pretty dang close, huh? What if we were to boom ya? It's not what we wanted. Flawless. Good melee weakness, though. That guy's almost always getting to the back. Hey, glass cannon's here. Thank you. I need to get you more damage shield, I think. No, we have armor, right? But his armor is gonna activate because she summons a thing with like armor too, or sorry, spikes something. I don't know what the spikes number is, but it's definitely enough to kill us because any spikes will kill us on the back. Spike 7, huh? Yeah, that's a pretty big number. And you're just like a big jerk when you play a spell on the floor. I could play a spell on that floor. What end? Not much, to be honest. Wonder if I actually... How do I want to do this? You kill it out in 2 swipes. Well, this is immobile, right? Is she immobile? You don't think so. So your hook will... Does your hook actually pull them to the front? Where are we? Hooked. Move it to the front. So I think we're good, right? Good call that she is silenced. That's good. Right. So if she summons this every time, we pull her to the front, and then we're never even hitting her. Okay. I think we're still good then with our reanimate tech. I hope. Well, we also need to see reanimate. Did that help at all? Probably not. Whatever. You get to the top. Not worried about it. You guys do your thing. I think she just gets... It looks like they get HP, but I think it's just because she... I don't think we're surviving on here because this just kills everybody. So I think this is like a lie. I don't know why it's a lie, but I think it is. All right, Votivary, get in there. Okay, so she is silent still, right? So, I mean, if I let her just kill you outright, I would really like to stop getting Spikes. If I just let her kill him outright, she is no longer summoning. Yeah, I still don't understand why she gets everything she does. Yeah, so I think playing Hallowed Halls down here is a folly. Unless it reformed our guy. Because then his ability would be back up. But is it worth us dealing with a pyre or not? Right now you're doing 36 damage to us. You're only at reanimate 4. We have molded. We're going to hit that anyway. I really think I want to let her get up top without any issue. So let's do this. Let's grab a boom. All right. Acceptable damage, I guess. Kind of. Still much. Make me a potion, my friend. Please regen one or reanimate one time. Now I'm pretty sure we could have just played anyway and won, but all right, we're good. Yeah, double heavies are primarily of concern for this in the Titan fight, although against Dominion, I don't think we deal with double heavies too much. $46 damage taken, definitely a lot. Dazed, remove equipment, apply plus 30. Depending on the draw order, that could be good. Get rid of glass cannon for weaponization. Could try to get combustion suit to then weaponize, then glass cannon. Yeah, probably a little too fancy for us right now. We had the mana to make this deployable and made this intrinsic. That could be it, but straight up resin removal. If there's any card that's worth taking a calcified ember for, I'm gonna say it's resin removal. All right, and I think it's time to go ahead and go to the right, maybe getting a little bit more of something on my makeshift golem. He's just been naked this whole time, and I get a little bit of a refresh of health. Monstrosities entering with spikes, 7. We do have 2 monstrosities, so somewhat meaningful. Breath of Heaven, not useful with the Inferno. Split Anvil is technically meaningful with the explosive reactions. Spike of the League, a little bit more playable, so I probably end up taking that. Multi-strike. He does a little bit of damage, right? He gets plus 10 here, plus 15, so it's technically an extra 50 damage per pass. Could also just do a reanimate and a reroll. Do I even need the spike 7 though? I don't think I do. It's kind of just like extra nothingness right now. Again, Inferno Room just does this but better. So I think I just take a split anvil and reroll. Add a random graft unit to your hand. I could go with that. Giving us additional items to maybe toss on these guys for a little bit. Resin block with the Hallowed Halls and the multi-strike could go good. And then equipping, going back to full health would be decent too. And yeah, resin block is definitely going to be a pickup here. All right, we'll think about the other ones. I definitely think I just chuck a reanimate onto this guy for worst case scenarios. Gonna like make somebody a little bit healthier to put in front of my guy in middle, and then we're gonna reroll. Dualism for the reanimate 2 and the 24 armor kind of seems decent. So that definitely protects us a lot during the divinity, where I can even kind of tech into things that aren't just straight up reanimate. So rage, sap, stuff like that. Making this draft a little stronger for $20 is probably meaningful. I'll take that. I'm really not sure what we're expected to gain from it, but then yeah, we'll just make this draft have some numbers on them. Heal up, and then we get a removal. Do we just remove the calcified ember by hand here, or do we think at some point during the next fight we'll be able to get it out? The way that we're playing, not really. That's true. Halsing the champ every turn to brew every turn could be pretty sick. If we were to do that, we definitely have like a lot of units we need to not play out though. Or just get rid of. Or just do it with like a lot of reform and the boom ability to make room. So there's like some ways we could do it. I mean, I guess I would have like 3 turns to figure it out, right? And we're just as optimal. Yeah, A major, it does. All right, let's get rid of one more drag here. All right. I think we've done everything we can with this type of build. Going against Seraph of Turnus, the dominant, with his green hands in prayer formation. Good work. We're not going to be able to play you, though, Mr. Pufferfish. All right, Inferno Room. Top. All right, and you're only doing 20 damage, so we're like not even that worried. Now we're doing no damage. All right, there it is, rage. Let's get angry. Guess a little bit of damage shield. All right, the main goal there, just being able to do some extra damage. Now that we're not as beholden to finding the reform or reanimate, sorry. Ah, and what are these cards? Are these cards any good? Kind of want to just get you out, right? All right, so proof of concept. Let's go ahead and Hallowed Halls here. There it is. Concoction's back on cooldown. So we go spikes again, reanimate, and then we're gonna just pretty much end up playing it up top here, but we'll wait. A resin removal, they say. All right, summon. Bodavari. Just always give him a little donk over there. Okay, so we go reform. We get Orochi back down. We concoct, reanimate. Another. Let's play it out. Let's see what we get this time. Could also, I guess, get you on the grounds too, and let's concoct again. Aha. Let's see some frostbite. Dazed, frostbite, a little bit of unstable. I really don't want any more units out. I guess I can always play Votivary bottom, right? Okay. Reform our Entombed Explosive. Play him. So we can really only get the Orochi double concoction on turns where he's already dead and we have a reform. Oh, guys, I totally forgot. We're going to get double concoction next turn. Just watch this. All planned. Oh, penguin. Rage. I really want to get this out of my hand, but what are we drawing here? Train Steward. I really would like to get some Train Stewards in the rotation, but I think we're pretty much filling up the floor as is. I think we could maybe get one Train Steward in rotation. We're doing damage shield over lifesteal just because our guy has fragile. Sure. The sap's gonna do absolutely nothing, but makes me feel good that I played it. All right, eventually we're gonna get our X cost card. There it is, which then we can go ahead and play out to make everything free. And then we can sacrifice you. Good, solid Train Steward. Bring him back. Go for the rage. Damage. I think we can afford that Train Steward. I don't think we should get any like really bad summon orders. I don't think there's too much we can do about the leaking up top. Let's. There we go. I definitely could have. I guess I might have been able to play a Train Steward or something. Good catch, though. Query. All right, there's a double heavy wave we might be a little interested in. Hey, reaction, what's good? Let's make everything free. And definitely some ordering there could have been better. We just keep doing rage on our guy in back. I'm not like super thrilled by it. I'll do a little bit of sap here. It's nice to see everybody is dying. I'm doing this for the secondary heavy down here that is surviving. Give him a little bit of sap, a little bit of melee weakness, and we should be okay there. We are at the final wave. What will we do? All right, we can maybe just go for a little bit more reanimate here. I feel like we're okay up top, but I'm not 100% sure. And we do have reanimate 13 and are doing, I don't know, 226, 500-ish. Can also heal. We remembered. Combustion suit's pretty interesting too. This might just be plague calcified ember and get it out of the deck though. Well, of course we do that first. Yeah, this is just get rid of calcified ember. We win up top, so let's just do that, and then our I think our problems are pretty much solved for this battle. 84 health going into the last fight here. I think we pretty much have answers for everybody. Get him. Don't forget the one more heal here just to give us one extra potential life up top. I love how the music like really spins up and is about to break down, and then it's just like train tracks. Of course, that sound means we are going to venture forth and fight the Titans. Will we win? Entropy's weird skull head? Maybe not. We can check it out. Let's start the battle and see what's up. I don't know if I've like just... it's always puffer flesh, I guess. Probably not, but... This is the top, right? All right. Are you talking about like how his head is a skull kind of thing, or what? Everybody's a little bit weaker. I think we definitely do this first. And now we mix because we have the one we want. It spikes to do damage back. We have the suit versus spiky skin, which like it's just a bunch of revenge. What's better? It's a good question. I really don't know. He gets in the reform pool if I play him, so maybe I just do this. And let's defend you against a hit first, and then you can get that, and we'll end turn. All right. You get there. Let's reform, bring back the boom. Perfect. Thank you, game. Exactly what I wanted to see. A little bit of sap could go a long way. Melee weakness. Melee weakness. Melee weakness. Well, there you go. We're just gonna protect our friend in front. We don't have like the reanimate just yet for him. It's coming. Dominion, consider yourself resolved. All right, Orichi, get in there. Why did they do this to me? I guess I should have played you first or something. I don't know. All right, what are we gonna get? Reanimate. I like want to get him to like a certain level of reanimate top, and then we probably don't need to be as worried about it. What that number of reanimate is, I'm not sure yet. I mean, it looks like on this turn I was able to get to reanimate 4. This was like the optimal turn, so reanimate 2 is probably like the lowest, and right now we're at 9, so I think we're okay. Going up top with 8. All right, I'm not like worried yet, but I would have liked to be clearing out these middle floors a little bit more. Maybe I should have casted that on Votavary. Probably, I would have been able to actually hit that a little bit easier. Hold the line, my friend. Yeah, Hallowed Halls definitely has some very good interactions with every clan in this game. I mean, we just needed to like figure out middle floor, and I mean, we were gonna be able to do it with a bunch of moldeds anyway, so it's like kind of similar. It just definitely made it a lot quicker. Okay. I mean, I was really hoping that would hit that draft, but if you're gonna hit yourself, I mean, I'm not gonna be angry about it. I had no idea, Stir Dirt. But like I said, you won't catch me being sad about it. If there's anything I love in this game, it's a big Votavary. And everything's still looking good to me, so. Yeah, we're just a little slow to take these guys out. I really want to get like that draft, a little bit of extra damage and play some top, but that has not happened yet. I think we're not hurting for damage right now, so that's at least good. This guy has not had any issues with reform. Cool, let's get unstable up in here. Poor Votivary, or not Votivary, poor Graph not being here. I can never click on Lifesteal. Like Rage or Damage Shield are like my only two concerns. Maybe. You know what I'm doing is trying to pump that guy up to bigger damage numbers. You're doing like 104 damage, which is better than hitting your boom ability. All right, his first reanimate popped off, or second reanimate, I guess, which is nice. Helping me stack the armor on my guy in the back so he doesn't die. Okay, and you have 12. You're taking some corruption. Let's heal everybody, I guess. Prevent you from taking even more. I should have boomed the train steward. All right, we're doing like 500 on bottom now, which is pretty solid. Sure. I like doing this to this guy. Melee weakness is nice because he still adds the Pyrolites, but we're pretty much on path of when will he kill us with his sweeping ability on bottom. Well, not sweeping ability, but the all right, boom. His Pyre Hunter ability. This is fine. I just really wanted that draft, man. I put so much effort into making him strong, and he's just keeps showing up at the wrong time. He would fit so well up top. All right, these floors are kind of getting a little scary, but I don't want to keep that as the I mean, do I even need to keep that as the main source right now? You're reanimate 6. They're dying. Let's do that. And I think, let's see if we can get sapped. This guy in the back is looking quite troublesome. Wait, no, he just dies up top though, right? So probably doesn't actually matter. There's 3 hits though, which I guess is not killing you. And get enfeebled. Then you can come alive. You can do something to help maybe. Oh, okay, top is like totally good. It's giving me things I do not need, but that's okay. Got reanimate 9. Middle is slowly gearing up to kill when it needs to, which is good. We have backline access this round. All right, what are we getting? Sap, sure. So I want the melee weakness. I don't know if it really helps us out, but you are... Oh, no, you're getting hit with a lot, I guess. All right, let's just make you really sad. It's like frostbite we can get here, which would be something, I guess, unstable can also maybe help out against Stop. He does have 105 unstable, which we're slowly working on. And then other than that, I don't think we really do too much more here, right? All right, we are almost guaranteed to get the draft next turn, and then we'll finally be able to really start stacking the damage up top. Oh, he's here. All right, guys. We're so happy. Let's do that. Perfect positioning for our Entombed Explosive and back. All right, that's like all the reanimate we'll like ever need. Hopefully. All right, so this guy's resolved, and we are literally just dealing with the back line right now. Reanimate says when they die, instead of, or when this unit is killed, it'll be revived. So I think it, oh, as I'm explaining. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Maybe this will not kill them. GG. We finally did it. Is unstable kind of coming in clutch at the end. Oh, maybe I should have resin removed this guy at any point in time so he's not minus 40 damage. Standard Penguin plays. You guys came here to watch me play, not to play perfectly. The train steward with the kill.